Fambulu na kusha una kabo. Today na the 27th of September 2021. Me where they talk to una again. Me na Edmond Abu Jr. from Native Consortium Research Center. Tell God thank you for life. Thank you for country salon. Tell God thank you for everybody that we are alive. We not better pass the one day where they don't die. We not better pass the one day where they cry agony. We not better pass the one day where they're in prison. But by the grace. So Fambulem, today the Native Consortium Research Center, we don't issue a press release on the economy. Of course, are there with other people. Of course, with time now it's about 12. From our me on time now America, yeah, dinner, New Jersey. Plenty people they ask where Edmond, waiting they happen, fear long go up, fear one go up, they pump to line for well, Fambulem, una way they don't know, are they out of the country? I come for one or two program now, the World Bank, IMF, and some other things. So, Fambulem, basically, this is not just a quick one. Like just tell me, Fambulem, really waiting. Native Consortium, all right. Normally, as we do transition, we kill for put and pan Creole. So, that me uncle, waiting na Mafulka, Tonkolili district, Bonkolenke, or that me other auntie within a Lubu, Nabo district. They're going to understand exactly what we write. Fambulem, the Native Consortium and Research Center, we don't become very consistent around things that we can for deal with the economy for the past 20 years, Nasalon. So we don't issue this press release. We don't take on three things, which we call the Trinity of the economy. Now, the economy get three organ. It get three angle. It will get three branches normally. For that just sets this premise for Pambula. Let's understand. Now, plenty of people, everybody they complain about what's they happen at the economy, things they don't go up. Well, basically, we in a Native Consortium, we like forgive. We not always give description to the problem. We will also like forgive prescription as a responsible think tank. Everywhere we can at IMF and the World Bank. I mean, Native Consortium will not always stand out, even at Washington. We always they criticize outside the global economic architecture and they go through, fine. When they favor the continent, or when they favor me own country, we say come on as alone. We always make them, we stand boldly and talk them. So we always don't put government them on its toes. In fact, fortunately, when each and every other time on Zoom or whatever, if they introduce Native Consortium, the people that speaks truth to power. Normally, we in a Native Consortium, as much as people really they talk about work, they know what they do. Some Edmond, who say there? They don't talk. Some man they say, oh, they don't bribe them. Oh, they don't. No. We not to labu merchants them. We need to talk because one talk every other time. No. They talk and we they make sure say anytime they criticize government, we also get strong position against government or for government. Because they also they compliment government also. And not because you talk bad about government, not only gonna make you a good activist. No. Now you solutions the way they prescribe and either follow up na in they make you a very good a patriot. Because some man that just labo matter to social media. And now social media don't make now everybody don't become an expert. Everybody an expert. They go put geology topic. Some man say don't know the country down a country there. When you country, you own country. If it says because you don't vaccine, you not you it's alone now you country now they still you come out. So we get hope. So we always get ready for give government advice and then make sure say government for listing. Now, so like I say, the economy will get three organs of the economy. It gets the what they call the fiscal, which the book man the other is a big book, good one in economics. They say the fiscal na the papa, which in government they spend, which they receive, how they spend them, why they make the arrangement. That's na the superstructure, na the big papa, na intimate before all thing. You understand? So just like you yourself no more, when you na papa na house, which they spend. If you get your larger, how they spend them, how they manage them, for let live with to you earning as an individual. Now so government back there. Instead, how they spend, how they take, outside they go keep if you na individual say okay but la go keep na bank or la go keep bar la go keep bar na me cho box or la go keep some side keep this money for me. That's how the government self it gets outside the keep na the second arm way like na the central bank. You understand? That's a Bangwa building. Who that the head and the bank governor na the head of the central bank. Yanda instead they for deal with monetary policy. Wetin dem bookman they call monetary policy. The monetary policy and thing we get for deal with for instance the inflation, our government they manage interest, I they manage them bank them. You understand? Then na the monetary. Now the other arm than the instead standalone independent small. You understand? Then you get the other third arm where they call them sovereign debt. Some school of thought they call them public debt. And a government, I they go trust, I they manage the trust because it's a very central. If they make the economy, they'll make. If they make the economy a good name to the outside world, because if you get a very bad debt, now just like America, if anybody within overseas, you go tell you I get good, very good credit. You say, oh, I didn't, I get credit. That they tell you say the south side, if na London, or na Germany or na America, it gets a very good credit to side. They credit worthy for able go trust. So also that the economy, governments get what they call public debt. If they get one side where they trust, there's what the IMF go say, they get a seal and say, no, this side, if I not go trust again, if you go trust any side now, the IMF and World Bank, they say, no, that person not trust her because it get big, it get bomb debts na it. So you government also, if that the whole organ down the way na the public debt. I the manager, when I the native construction, and then three side, now do get position. Now let's start with it very quickly because of time. Family, what you put now press release, press statement, the monetary policy, what you know concern will get about them. Most recently, with the suicide, the bank governor, he said they pull the zeros there. What they call them when we go school? They say they denominate, they pull the zero there. Like outside the 10,000, you they pay 10,000 again at 10 leos. You understand? So if you pay 20,000, so like then the nine the government want for do 9. So like side also na 100,000 na 10,000 na 10,000 IDP. Thing they we get for pay for. So then the 9 the government say they well some school of thought and call it say revaluation. They revalue. I think I remember way back. I think some 17 years ago. And then like 2004-5, I didn't Accra where Kufo the Ghana government inside they do the same thing. Well, I don't want for really delve into that. I get enough time. I not get time. I go careful explain that. But we position a native constitution. We therefore tell President Bill firstly and the central bank, Professor Kalonsi, we support the central bank on this monthly, stoutly. We support the government. But we want to tell the central bank governor, say, this particular time we give self October, no, it's not timely. We want to push them. So now we don't put no press release, yeah? So because the reason is simple. You're not able to take the public along. The central bank, in fact, the PR section of the central in a zot, in a zero, now a non-starter. So, Mr. Bank Governor, you get for call very, very responsible civil society, very responsible media, very responsible, even put the religious leaders, opinion leaders, the council, get stakeholders involved for let them marshal this message for you and go to. So, me uncle, when I stand my volunteer, you get to understand exactly waiting na redenomination. You don't fail on that. Well, I'm not going to blame you, but I think say you don't fail on that. So, don't. We still say don't. Mr. Central Bank Governor, this October not feasible for let you roll out this thing. And also there is a whole economic debate around this particular thing, and the echo with the benchmark the way the ECOWAS the economic West African monetary zone be don't set for all country them for let them meet. So we they say, Mr. Central Bank Governor, this October not feasible. You not take the public along. Therefore, do massive public awareness from now to December, so people don't go understand. Not for just sit down on AYV, sit down 98 or sit down SLBC or sit down radio station Africa or you talk now. You got for put boot on ground. People and go for go explain from chiefdom to district down to the last corner. You understand? So that mean uncle waiting a Krubola. You get understand exactly waiting they happen. I change the money. Yeah. So we they say that not feasible. Now the second thing we want to talk about now the fiscal. The fiscal side, like I said, a very big side now in the economy, but one for center on few things. One, people don't understand. You don't need for study economics for like you know that and they say things that don't go up, rest don't go up, paper don't go up, all they have 15 a day. Everybody they grumble. And we in a native consortium, you know, we just be don't begin land now say the ministry, trade minister will don't begin the right time off. The new finance minister they engage. So I mean, you guys will start for engage. Or now forget for land for listing. Nobody know hate una. Nobody know want to job. The one with the president be una hire una. You understand? But una get for land for listing. Firstly, we don't advise the trade minister. We don't talk now say if I now wait till they don't do now. We they see this now. We they get see people when they know ever they pan feel activism. All man don't take feel now. You get the one day when a bato now for can't talk good. You get the one day when I for make the government look good look bad. No, we not depend on day. We don't. If sometimes I can be tired, Fambule. Hey Edmond, you need to talk. Edmond, no day. Where you? You need to demonstrate. Now say you just demonstrate no more. If I call you, go demonstrate, you go. You know, sometimes certain things that they really in life, you know, because the issue, the money they listing, every $1, $2, $3 increase in the price per barrel, this man ready for go support. The oil marketers they don't get time in such a way that they don't tie in. Every other time they're ready for because the demand is how it's like 18 months, you don't change fuel oil price 6 times, 7 times. Oil business not to puyo where you get and play with. And salon it can happen. Say when something go up for like candle art. And sometimes it's impossible. So why do you? And then we they see. So now I make now look at what they happen fambulem. We they find out say people transport art forget. The oil marketers they don't hold their fear, they don't scare, they don't create artificial scarcity because we get a trade minister where he totally out of track. You understand? Because you know able now you go support the oil. What to make oil go up because of freight? Now freight. I don't tell Mr. Minister say not of freight. When I tell all let them look me in my face or look the people and say now freight cost. When the freight cost is constant, it's fixed. Not a variable way they change. The refining cost not a variable way they change. The oil market price now the world market. You dey see the surface of demand and supply. Look as we talk now, it is on $73 per barrel. We don't get situation also they don't sell oil price $85 per barrel, $80 per barrel. Outside the how be the seller 6,500. Now outside the 10,000 for liter. So Mr. That is at the time for talk on again. On a say Edmond now one bad person, but we don't care. We need to look for anybody endorsements. So now what did the PRA they do? PRA does is the funny thing that PRA they try, but PRA the thing what they do, let's tell you, is it I explain this secret I don't tell where they keep them. Like pull this secret na do. Mr. PRA, how look at what did happen? Fambule. Now the oil what do they buy at the station them? What the dealer they sell even from 19 Zut, from 19 Port Article, they short. Now short fuel, then they give you the full 1 liter. When you go buy 10,000 leons for a liter, and then they give you the short sell to you. But come most of them bad one them. Well, the PRA don't try for arrest, don't try for PRA not to them paparazzi, then they not to your job then and they. Who that supposed for do on a standard bureau? But standard bureau, it don't weak now. Always weak. And they doing job. Now make PRA don't step up. But PRA, the thing where PRA don't do. Where the young man they tell about this what he do where we not like you see not part the problem, you see you team up at the problem, they holler the problem. How you go charge additional 2 million leons for any 20,000 metric 10,000 liter tanker we come out for go to take supply from the jetty, we come up when they add 2 million day. If you don't add down the so what did they happen? The oil marketers then say what did they happen? The oil marketers then they measure give the dealer then correct. Then say they cheat the dealer. Then the dealer then say when they count on the petrol station when they want pump for we now, they say they cheat to it. Now so the cheats they go on. Then on top of that now, the PRA no can add 2 million leons additional. Surreptitiously additional 2 million leons. Nobody need to talk. That's secret. The oil marketer they pass and give the dealer there. Then the dealer then say they pass and give we. They pass through. Then the PRA no, well, PRA na under for faint. Na under na they una for monitor. Mr. PRA, Mr. Standard Bureau na yana una for monitor. The oil markets at the name pump gidi. The dealer them bad oh. Na the dealer they will see. Na they una the arrest. No, to say you for them. Go watch you say the bulk food to say where they take place. Now these are the tell but one already una get the puppets they want to put in the media for can talk about fear. It need the help. Now this the APC do you know help there. Una self cannot they apply the same pattern. It doesn't look. Thing they wake up for do the beginner. Not to way they play media stunt with. It doesn't help. Go to the root cause of the problem. Mr. PRA pull you 2 million. Sometimes they charge 3,500,000 for 40,000 liter tanker where they come out from that place. That one they not good. Now you get for attack. Now you get for approach. If you not do that day, then the problem goes still there. So now me couldn't push issue of this statement for like we give position say na yanda na they the problem day. Not so for the guy run behind the dealer there. Run behind the oil marketers. Look how they calibrate, how they measure for the dealer there inside the tanker. Watch out. You self, Mr. Pierre, pull you 2 million where you don't put. Because now then when you begin pull, then the man themselves go begin pull. So now dog is dog wall. So what are they suffer now? We they suffer. We will go buy. We the consumer. So now that one day now one for can talk about. Now in our press release, yeah, fambulem. So we think say, Mr. Pierre Balwa, you know, I don't call it past 10 dozen time you know the pick. But it's okay. But we will continue for talking. This particular problem, una solve them right down there na the jetty. Na the problem day. Then una monitor the dealer then. Because some of the dealer then, even if the oil marketers themselves they calibrate get them full, they can't still G2. They still they tell give it and they fear long go up. So that one then under the fiscal side where we want for talk about fumble and we don't see say a very, very bad. Now the third one, let's rest on the third one. The third one, now the public debt. Now, the public debt they can be introduced to now one way. In fact, they reach it's as an individual, say they reach one side. If you didn't a community where they trust, they reach one side now. People they talk about your head and not trust and you then they pay debt. In a fail, in a pay debt. You know that music where Bob say fail. That music they say the person go the person go for go trust debt. But they no say they pay. Say no more, no, give me no more. Now I mean fail, give me no more, trust me no more. And they get fail us in a they give tomorrow. But you need give. Well, if you didn't have society, you need to pay debt at all. If they reach a point, the society don't say, that man they need pay debt. No, they not trust her. So the music they say, this man go meet the woman, they go play with the man, they play with the person picky. This picky I find no it's sweet, so you look up for number. It not trust go for go trust so because people need to trust again. Now so government back turn. Public debt management is very critical, very crucial. Now, if you know they pay debt, or if you're not possible, you don't get a mounting debt, pile of debt, you reach that way IMF, they tell you, say, no, any side you go, then the World Bank and the IMF, they say, we not trust that government day. So if you want to get any development, you don't get stock. Now, then they apple the last government on the APC. So, Mr. President Bio, one for comment because one for comment the issue of recapitalizing. I want to try for rescue Rutile for save about 3,500 jobs. Maki Rutile don't there for the more than 45 years. Now the only private sector this way don't there where don't sustain job. It don't hire more than 4,000 workmen them. The only private sector sustainably for all these years. Now, so waiting we they try for prescribe. We they try for say. We they try for tell the government say. Sarah would say government is able for now now Luca say they go. Fine. Luca counts very wrong technology. But now government is able to set up a management team where you can able for go take a loan without any sovereign guarantee with a PPP model, public private partnership model. We say with here Pakabadu. Between 3-4-5, will be hala Pakaba, may so rest in peace. He go take this debt, though he was dancing with the chameleon, with the people and there, the Jean Raymond Bull, where he be getting 10 and day, when I be the broker, will not be like, but at the end of the day, he recapitalize, he go trust, he count him, and then he recapitalize Ruta come back, they reinsure the dredge. So now, Waiting with the test was say President Bill, you still get a window for go bring investor them and take over that place there. Trust and then set up a management team, public-private partnership, and then rescue Ruta, and then it go count more job, it give more tax. It happens before. It work. So now down the now opposition, family, how you manage, I dey strike, this trade-off. Because because look like what happened at Guinea. Alpha Conde, the deposed Alpha Conde where they don't pull so. Now the military, the Dumbuya don't tell and say, sign, let you go. Sign, say you don't resign. The man say, no, he need sign. Sign, say, okay. He's saying, if not die, let them kill her. In they sign, in the democratically elected president. Now they happen on a Guinea. They don't even give all that way for sign, wait for money, for pull money. No, he said they sign. So in this, they don't know more now. But in all of that, Alpha Conde in the past 4 years, it don't create 16 mining companies. We in the past 12 to 15 years, we never create rich trades. Well, I mean, big, I know they talk about the corporate gangster portfolio though. Serious, I know they talk about that where they come no more from Timis, John Picon, and change to Shandong. No. That's sustainable. I will not get at it. Pass like free Metco, the way John say create. We go sell water, the balance change, you go say go create free Metco. You understand? So not to that kind thing there. You need President Bio, you need for create more mining companies where they can so not to for just kind of boy, I don't can AUN, I don't go and I don't go to Malaysia, I don't go Dubai, I don't go to Qatar. How you they create job is very central because now they make your government get good name. Not to that big speech na UN General Assembly. The bread and butter issue, if you get, no matter how beautiful your speech is, you did well, but if you're not able for put food on the table, the livelihood of the people, then it's a serious matter. So we are saying, Mr. Mines Minister, Mr. President, you get a window for rescue, just like we want to get a window for rescue Sierra. You get a window for rescue and resuscitate Rutile with a PPP model without any sovereign guarantee. And I think, say, the economy going forward, Mr. Finance Minister, try to open up. You look lock up. You are not talking to anybody. Now the budget, well, of course, we a native consortium normally they invite you on budget discussion because then he says some of you too ugly for that process day. Well, we will also ugly, yes, no. But we'll continue to say the truth. We'll not hate nobody, but we they give solution the way you need to get them from any other think tank on the economy over time. So now this now we take and we think say because President be honestly if you able for bring back Rutile, like what impact and I make anything we do get reference for get supporting evidence. Say this will not happen, this don't happen. I would give and anything we will not lie. And we think say when you do this for the economy, you create job and then look like for instance. How they control price, Mr. Trade Minister? You know, get no trade me. You know the trade monitors are dead. 10 are 0. So possibly they just grab number one day. He wake up from the ground, that Indian man, that Lebanese man, with that me other anti waiting as about Mabinti and Abachasti, they all raise price. All man they do your own. Wicked to we save. You know, they say we talk by the dog, talk by the bone. Now salon let me see man the billows. They say that in 2 years, when the man salary able pay 1 year. There you go begin government with government. Now we back the government with the phone to bad. Hey, government's bad. Taxi, they go halfway. Two way. They said the transport price now 1,800. You they pay 3,000. Transport minister no get nobody with the monitor. As for the drivers union, in the infantile disorder, in the disarray. So all man they do your own. All man they do your own at the country. How the country no go tranga? How the country no go tranga for because we the phone to bad and say if we bad past the big one day. We the phone to bad. I build me house. I want for pull him house money. What I spend, I want for pull. I said 2-3 years. I begin ask for 2 years rent. Like as if I can die tomorrow. This is wickedness. How the country, the problem we're not patriotic. We just not able to be patriotic to we country to we self. We're not honest. We they do bad to we self. Some of who they sit up at the back, ultima at the back, bad so they would talk about people, other people are bad. So family them till then, Me na Edmond Abu, with the hope and pray say, this particular position, the central bank governor go listing, the PRA, the standard bureau go listing, the trade minister go listing, the minister of finance and the public debt go listing, minister of mines self go listing. Fambul until then, Tata, God bless you all. Shalom.